Hello and welcome to a new Animal Crossing Island tour. I'm so glad you made it to my channel today. If you're new here, my name is Michana and I provide you with Animal Crossing content as well as Hoko Life and many other cozy Nintendo games. So if you would like to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe, and I'm so happy you're going to see one of my videos today. Talking about happiness and excitement, let me tell you, I've been waiting to showcase this island for so long. Like, I've been counting the days and been so excited, just waiting for the DA release of this island, and now it's finally here. It just got its map and the DA, and based on the Instagram photos of the creator, I've just really fallen in love with this island. Like, it's totally my aesthetic and just in general how I love builds and how towncore or citycore islands are done. And so I'm so happy that I'm now able to show this beautiful island so you guys can get so much inspiration just like I did. And to be honest, this is my first time visiting, in fact. Like, I haven't visited it prior to this video, so we are going to share this amazing experience all together. So let's just step into Dabsville. So today's island is a Citycore island called Dabsville. And in case you don't know the creator, she actually already has a similar island which is called Dab City, which is also an amazing island. She's definitely one of my favorite creators, so make sure to check out her Instagram and her other islands. It's totally worth it, and I will also make sure to link all of her socials into this video's description. So yeah, the creator I am talking about is called Carrot Cake ACNH. I also love this name, it's so iconic, just like herself and her islands. And yeah, so Dabsville is a Citycore island, as I mentioned, and one of its highlights are definitely the very realistic shops, like made with all different kinds of custom designs. And what I also admire about these fake buildings is her unique usage of items and also the very unusual variation. Like, she also makes sure to use different items for each build, which makes it even more realistic and just so stunning and pleasing to look at. So yeah, without any hesitation and unnecessary and endless talking of myself, let's just get into this beautiful island and discover this wonderful beauty. So this is the map of Dabsville, and as I mentioned earlier, Dabsville also just got its map release, which was drawn by the amazingly talented art by Keeks, which I will also link into the video's description if you're looking for beautiful maps. Like, I can definitely recommend her because she's also drawn one of my island's maps. So if you're looking for a beautiful and fancy map, definitely make sure to check out her socials. She's also very kind and will definitely take any request or idea or any extra wish you would like to add to the map. So that's that, and let's just have a look at this map. And honestly, it's one of those maps which are just perfectly made in my opinion. Like, I think it's so difficult to create a beautiful or like decent map if you're doing a Citycore island, because those fake builds require a terraforming which looks like rectangles or squares, and it's pretty unflattering on the map. But honestly, I think she did such an amazing job, like also the way she laid down the dirt path, and in general it just looks so structured. And honestly, this is so perfect. Like, this showcases that you can still have a functional map even if you're doing a Citycore island. So yeah, also once again a very inspiring map. And now let's just have a look at her villager lineup. We have herself, Carrot Cake, Felicity, Ellie, Hazel, Gaston, Maylee, Barrett, Teddy, Eugene, Miss Peggy, and Caesar. So yeah, that's the Dabsville gang basically. Now let's get started. Honestly, I'm so excited because I haven't visited this island yet, so let's go! I really love the way she captured the Citycore vibes within this entrance. Like, you enter this island, you can immediately tell that this is a Citycore island, which is just perfect. Like, it truly gives you those city vibes. And I also love, like, in general, the way she used all the colors, and as I said in the intro, I really loved the variation of items she's used, which is honestly amazing. Like, it really adds so much interest if you don't stick to only 1 or 2 items, but you go wild with all the different items, especially the 2.0 items. So honestly, she's done such an amazing job with that. So let's just follow the map, and to be honest, first of all I would like to see a build which is honestly one of a kind. So we have this spirit shop, which is obviously a Halloween themed shop. The unique thing about this shop is that on the map it says seasonal shop, which means that depending on the season she will swap the designs, and for example, for Christmas it might be a little Christmas shop, like a toy shop or something. So basically, depending on the time or season you visit this island, you might see a whole new shop at this position, which is honestly so unique and such a brilliant idea. Like, it truly gives life to this island and I'm absolutely living for it. And so I also really love this Halloween design and the way she used it for the build. Also with the birthday items in the back with the balloons, it's so beautifully done. Also the spooky music and just the vibe in general, it's so perfect. So I'm already speechless, to be honest. This is like the first build we've investigated, but I'm already so in love with this island. And we also have some presents. I usually pick those up before starting the video, but to be honest I absolutely forgot to check for them. So yeah, we're going to pick them up now. And while we're at it, let's just have a look into the inside. So you can't really tell what it is because I still have the German language setting, but I will showcase them once I unpack each gift. But we have a balloon, also a little pumpkin basket, like with sweets and stuff. Oh, I'm loving this. It's super fancy. And I also love how it fits with the Citycore vibe. Like, wow. Also the DAL cap. I'm such a cap addict in real life, so I absolutely love that she used this. But I think I'm going to stick to this. Oh, it's so cute. Also, it's so refreshing to see my character with a new outfit and also a new hat. Like, I'm kind of sad because I really love this wig because it adds curly hair and you barely have any curly hair styles in Animal Crossing, which is sad. Like, Nintendo, why didn't you add them? Like, why do you hate us? But yeah, so I'm going to stick to this island, I'm going to stick to this outfit and this straight hair moment. And hello, Teddy! I don't know, I think he's super cute, but also super funny, to be honest. Like, I don't know, his facial expression and his eyebrows, I don't know, he makes me laugh, but in a positive way. I'm just like appreciating his appearance. I'm not mocking it at all. So, yeah. So let's go on and follow this road. I also love the way she added those flowers and trees and also matching the color scheme of the Halloween shop, which is so beautiful. If you've seen my other videos, you can definitely tell that I'm a person who pays attention to matching all colors and just making sure that the overall atmosphere works, like with all different kinds of items. And this is why I absolutely appreciate it when I see other people or other creators doing this as well. So even if you're getting tired of it, I'm going to appreciate and acknowledge it every single time I notice such. So we've reached this shopping district and wow, this is exactly what I meant. Like, I've already seen plenty of different shop builds, like fake shops. Most of them always seem to have the same size and same dimensions and same items, like for the walls and windows and stuff. But with this island, it's like totally different. Like, it's honestly so refreshing. So the first thing I would like to point out is the shape. Like, it honestly doesn't take up too much space, and it also uses so many different items that I haven't seen for such builds. For example, the fences on the roof, which give you the illusion of a balcony or something. And also she made sure that the blue fences match the blue Domino's logo, which is brilliant. So yeah, so I've mentioned it. This is obviously, I mean, you can read for yourself, but this is Domino's, a very popular pizza brand. And to be honest, I'm a person, I always need like food shops or restaurants in general on my Animal Crossing islands, like in the best case even plenty of them, like on Mykonos. So I really appreciate the fact that it has a Domino's shop and also the "We are open" sign, and I love how it matches the Domino's logo. It's so perfectly done. Also all the little items, the pizza, which looks so delicious. Oh my god, I'm craving pizza right now. Like, oh my god, look at this beauty. So yeah, and honestly it adds such a realistic touch if you add like trash bags and also making sure that all colors match. It's so incredible. Like, I'm honestly catching my breath right now as we are speaking, or as I am speaking. So yeah, and also a GameStop. Like, oh my god, how amazing is this? Like, as a huge gamer and gaming fangirl, I absolutely love this build. Like, I just love going for shopping sprees in GameStop shops. Like, it's always so much fun, and I also love that they offer a lot of refurbished consoles or old games, like previously owned games, which is amazing. Like, you can honestly find such treasures. Also cute plushies, like, oh my god, I really love GameStop. And also the music she used here, you can't hear it because I usually don't record the music. But honestly, if you visit this island for yourself, you will also recognize her amazing taste in KK music. Like, it absolutely matches, because I forgot the name of the song, but it actually sounds like an 80s game soundtrack, like of Nintendo Entertainment System games, for instance, which I absolutely love. So yeah, this is her GameStop build. Once again, so realistic. I love all the designs and colors she chose. And also the shape. Like, honestly, the shapes of the shops are so unique. Like, honestly, so much inspiration. And oh my god, I am liking what I'm seeing here. So this is one of my favorite builds, like based on her Instagram posts. So I'm finally able to see it in real life and real time. Like, wow, like just life in general. So let's have a look at this beautiful Starbucks, and wow, I am so in love with all the colors she chose. I also like that she chose the wood pattern, like the wood structure of the simple panels. I think they are so underrated. Like, you can honestly use those for very realistic fake shops. Like, I've done this on my very first Animal Crossing island called Oreo Land. So I love to see this kind of idea again, and it's so beautifully done. Like, also with the signature Starbucks colors, like green and brown, but also the black logo in Starbucks, which looks exactly like most Starbucks shops in real life. And wow, now I'm craving not only pizza, but also a frappuccino with Java chips. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, whatever. So this is her Starbucks, and also with little parking lots. I totally forgot to mention it. Well, actually no, they aren't parking lots, but like little drive-ins, right? Oh my god, that's such a cool idea. I actually did that with one of my builds, but I don't think you can tell that it is a drive-in. But she did such an amazing job. It just took me a few moments to notice the little items which are displayed. But I am pretty sure this is like a little drive-in, which is so cool. Also the little Starbucks truck. I am absolutely loving all the ideas of this island. Wow, so beautifully done. And also the museum. What I love about this museum area is that it also doesn't take up so much space at all. Like my island Mykonuk also has a very tiny museum area, so this is amazing if you're looking for different pieces of inspiration for a tiny museum area, because I think it's such a great way to just save a lot of space for other builds that take up more space, but you can still move around perfectly. It looks absolutely beautiful, like the custom design that she put on top of the stone path design. It also matches the color scheme of the museum. Like if you look closer, you will recognize the gray tone and also the hints of brown like underneath the museum's flags. Honestly so beautiful. Also the fossil models, like absolutely breathtaking, and such an effective use of tiny space, like wow. Honestly, you did such an amazing job if you're seeing this. Like in general, this island is so freaking phenomenal. Like you really did that. Like you should be proud of yourself. Like wow. Once again, such a beautiful island. Also the Barnes & Noble truck. I am just loving this idea of adding those designs to the truck items, because it honestly gives so much life to this island. Like it truly feels like each shop is actually functional and they're sending out trucks with deliveries, like new books for Barnes & Nobles or like Starbucks resources and stuff. Like it's honestly such an amazing idea. Let's just follow this direction. So yeah, I just need to mention it again. I am so sorry if you're getting tired of this, but once again, let's appreciate the fact that she also made sure to use matching colors and matching items in this area, like the green vending machine, matching with the Barnes & Noble design, and as you proceed, the green flag item and also the bench. It's so perfectly balanced, which is also something I admire about this island and other islands in general. Like I really need to appreciate this at any given time, so yeah. Just that you're prepared that I am going to repeat this like for pretty much the entire video and all of my other island tours, because it does deserve so much appreciation. So now we are about to head to the residential area. Honestly, I'm so in love with the colors she chose for the houses. Like right now they truly give you those fall vibes, like matching with the orange leaves and stuff. I'm actually curious if she's going to keep those colors or if she's also going to change them as the seasons go by. So, but even if she keeps those, it looks absolutely beautiful. Also the little details like the Aldi bag, which is so brilliant and honestly so cute. Like I just love to see that the villagers here are living their best life. I mean, look at Eugene. Doesn't he look happy? Honestly, I would constantly be smiling as well if I was living on this island, so I can totally understand why Eugene just seemed so happy. Also, the usage of custom designs, like each area transitions perfectly, like you have those tile designs, like made of stone or something, and then you also have this natural touch to it, like with the path design right here, which is so beautiful. And also the transition to the beaches, because quite frankly I always struggle with ways to smoothly transition to the beach areas, and I think it's so amazing to see so much inspiration, like For instance, she used those fence items, which are one of my favorite items, to be honest. I always overuse them on my islands, but I do think they are super beautiful and effective. And also the flowers and trees and the shrub right here. I think it perfectly works and just gives a super smooth flow to the beach. And while we're at it, let's have a look at the beach too. And what I'm seeing so far is like truly beautiful. It's once again a more natural beach, which I absolutely love. Like, also you can still move around. Like, I can totally imagine that this is a perfect island to also just play to, like the way Animal Crossing is supposed to be played on one hand, like, and the other hand go wild with all the creating and designing, but also just for digging up shells and just doing errands in general. And also the little duck items. I absolutely love the duck items. Like, they have been a favorite item of mine ever since Animal Crossing New Horizons got released, so I still love seeing them. And also how she added all those rock items, the reed items. I am absolutely in love. And also the bicycle. There's so many beautiful details. Like, I am honestly in awe. Once again, you guys really do this to me with all of your islands. Like, I'm always struggling to find the perfect words to describe all your beautiful creations. But wow, I mean, the great thing is that all those islands just speak for themselves. Like, I mean, look at this. Also, perfect inspiration for the rocks. Like, I think finding inspiration for the rocks is always so relieving. Like, to be honest, I'm always like, what am I supposed to do with the rocks? Like, yeah, filling them up and making effective use of them. It's so difficult sometimes, but the community always comes up with so many ideas. I also try my best to come up with unique ideas regarding the beach rocks, but yeah. So, oh, this is such a beautiful area. Like, wow, I definitely need to recreate that on my new island. Yeah, I think I'm totally going to recreate this area on my new island that I'm working on right now because it's so beautiful. I mean, look, it has such a cozy atmosphere and also feels so natural, and you can still perfectly get seated and just let the beauty of this island sink in and just listen to the beach's waves and stuff. It's so beautiful. Like, I just love those Animal Crossing head cannons, to be honest. So yeah, that's her beach, and oh, actually we can go right here. Yes, perfect. So let's go upstairs and just discover more of the beauty. And there we have Eugene again. Hello, my friend. Yeah. We haven't met before, that's what he basically said right now, because once again, I'm so sorry for the German language setting. But yeah, so this is also a part of the residential area, and I'm going to repeat myself, but it's so gorgeous. Like, all of the colors and used items, also the little dog items, like, they are also one of my favorite items, to be honest. Like, so cute. I remember the community going crazy when those got announced for one of the seasonal updates for Christmas, and everyone was so excited for these, like, including myself, because they are so cute and timeless. Like, I'm still so grateful that we got this cute item. And now let's just follow this path. And also, I am getting so much inspiration right now because this is a Citycore island which also still has a lot of natural touches, like, for instance, this beautiful little area, like with the little picnic benches and picnic table, like, so beautiful. Also some reed items, so it's like a tiny reed field, and I think it's so inspiring. Oh wow, look at the beach. We definitely need to check that out, like, afterwards. But yeah, I think this is such a beautiful farm type of area, like a little orchard, and it still has a little wheat field, and it doesn't take up too much space. And as you can see, the wheat items continue at the beach actually, so the flow doesn't just stop, which just looks so beautiful. So this is definitely perfect inspiration if you're looking for a way to add a little wheat field moment or like a little orchard without having to use so much space at all. So, and now, oh yeah, this is the campsite. I've already assumed that it is. And wow, I am once again getting so much inspiration for my upcoming island. Like, I might actually add my campsite to the beach once again, and I also love how they use the rock to add all the decoration, like the garlands, like the illuminated garlands and the flag. It's so beautiful. I think this is like perfect inspiration for my next island, which is going to be a desert core meets Citycore island. So if you're interested in that, I'm actually planning on recording my upcoming builds and new designs, so make sure to stay tuned. Any love and support would mean the world, of course, so yeah. But now let's focus on this beautiful island instead. And wow, this is one of the most beautiful campsite areas I've ever seen. Like, I'm really getting so much inspiration for my next island. Also, the little gyroid. Look at him or her or them vibing. And wow, it's so beautiful. I mean, look, this is just breathtaking, like, and so beautiful from all kinds of angles. Like, yeah, I'm definitely getting so much inspiration. Also the little candles, wow, and once again matching colors, like, that's how I love it, like, honestly, wow. So yeah, that was her campsite area, and now let me see. Yeah, this is also a part of the residential area. And wow, I think this is so beautiful. I've always wanted to do a residential area which is near this area of the island, like the back of the island, where you get this beautiful view at the ocean. And wow, look at the way she nailed that. Like, it's so incredible. Also the matching brick items, it's so perfect. Like, honestly, I'm so in love with this entire island and all the ideas and effort that went into, yeah, accomplishing to create such a beautiful island with such a perfect flow. Like, it's so inspiring, honestly. And oh my god, look at this little dog. This is once again one of the cutest ideas I've ever seen in the community. Like, it seems like he's drinking right now, which is so cute. Like, look at him, our thirsty little boy. Oh my god, so cute. Also the tiny bridge. If you've seen one of my previous island tours, I'm absolutely in love with large bridges because I think they look super funny, to be honest. I can't explain it. I just love that such large bridges are possible. I also love the tiny bridges because they are super cute, because they are teeny tiny. And I don't know, it's honestly so weird to obsess over Animal Crossing bridges, but here I am, I guess. So now I'm struggling because I want to discover both the upstairs and downstairs areas, but let's start with the downstairs area, which is also another fake build. And wow, look at the amount of details and especially the amount of items that have been used here. And it's basically a Home Depot shop, which is also so realistic. And wow, where should I start? I mean, all that jazz once again, like the matching colors, all the different items, it's so beautiful. Like, I will just let it speak for itself, it's so brilliant. So yeah, and one of my favorite builds, Panera Bread. And actually, this Panera Bread design, I think it's made by April ACNH, if I'm not mistaken. And this design actually inspired one of my designs called Red Bread. That's just a little fun fact, to be honest, but honestly the way she did this build is so beautiful. Like, it has inspired me in my upcoming designs and builds so much. Like, the way she mixed the chairs and the tables, it looks absolutely beautiful. Like, I like when creators are brave enough to go out of their comfort zones and like try mixing different items, and that's when you get such unique creations which look so realistic, to be honest. Honestly, so beautiful. And also, once again, refreshing. I think this is my new go-to phrase for this island tour. It is in fact refreshing to see new item combinations, and also once again all the green colors and how they match perfectly. It's so perfectly done. Also the dimension she adds to her build, like all of the items you can spot in the distance. It's so beautiful, like wow. And I also love the way she uses all the space and manages to add so many shops like into one straight road. Like I'm getting so much inspiration. I just love the road layout in general because I always feel like my own road layouts are so unnecessarily complicated, like I can't really explain it, but this road layout just makes perfect sense, so I'm getting so much inspiration for my third island, and I hope I manage to create something which comes close to this amazing island. Like this is like my goal, because this is just really setting the bar for every creator, like so beautiful. And this is a Petco shop, which is so cute, especially if you're an owner of pets yourself. Like for instance, I have a dog actually. So this is so beautiful to see, and I don't know many creators who do such pet shops. In fact, I only know her, or like the creator of this design, and someone else actually. But yeah, so it's so beautiful to see these kind of shops in Animal Crossing, and there are so many cute details, like honestly all the little dogs. And she also made sure that they are provided with food and something to drink. It's so beautiful, like honestly. Also once again using the Petco logo for the truck, and also the little boxes, and once again so many cute items, like this little item, I forgot the name, but the item that she put on top of the box, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, and I can already sense another beautiful transitional area, like wow, look at this, it's so beautiful. I think it's actually interesting to have like a different angle. Like exactly like this, like oh my god, just envision this island in real life right now, and your eyes buy this beautiful transition, like wow, look at this, it's so beautiful to just walk through it, and wow, it's so fascinating to be honest, like coming up with so many cool ideas. I'm honestly so in awe of it. Wow. So yeah, and again, it transitions into a very natural area, kind of. I should actually look at the map for a second, because it looks like a little park. So let's have a look at that. So yes, it's actually the city park. Wow, I'm so good. No, but honestly, this is so beautiful. Like, I also love the music she chose, which you can't hear. I'm so sorry. Also, such a beautiful way to decorate the secret beach. Like, I'm always curious about all the different ways that people decorate the secret beach area, and I think Red would definitely approve this for himself as well. Like honestly, just imagine being Red and you sell all the fake art, which can be very exhausting. So you arrive at this island and you're like, oh, I can finally get seated and get myself a free mug of coffee or whatever without having to pay any bill, like any hardly earned bill, like by selling fake art and betraying people, but whatever. So yeah, such a beautiful piece of inspiration. So this is her city park area, as I said, and it's so beautiful to see Citycore islands, which also have a natural touch to it. Like, it's so refreshing, and oh my god, I need to calm down right now. I'm having such a fangirl moment. But I think this is a bridge moment. I think, yeah, it's called Pedestrian Bridge. I probably and absolutely pronounced that incorrectly, but whatever. But let's just focus on this beautiful island rather than my pronunciation issues from time to time. So this is honestly one of the most breathtaking builds I've seen. And I'm not even kidding. There's even a waterfall. Like, wow. Honestly, imagine being creative and coming up with this. Like, it's so complex, and well, I'm really struggling to find any way to describe this properly, but honestly, this is so phenomenal. Like the view at the ocean, and it's so tiny, and it uses such a tiny amount of space that you can still walk around freely, and there's still so much decoration, like the trees, the lamps, the benches, the vending machines, and you can still perfectly walk. Like, it's blowing my mind right now. And honestly, you definitely need to show this creator so much love for being so incredibly gifted and sharing this gift with all of us, so we can sit down and learn and take notes, just like I did prior to this video. To be honest, like, I found so much inspiration for this island, from this island, and wow, I can't even properly talk because I'm so speechless. Actually, I am actually amazed and proud that I'm still sitting on my chair right now. I didn't faint, because absolutely this is an island where you could actually faint, because it's honestly too good to be true. Like, is this island even real? Like, wow. So, but yeah, let me just calm down. And oh my god, no, I can't calm down, because I just realized we are very close to one of my favorite areas. I know I keep saying this all over again, but honestly, this is one of the areas which made me fall in love with this island even before the DA was released. So yes, we have an Aldi design, or an Aldi shop on this island. And if you live in a country which has Aldi, first of all, congrats. And second, you will definitely feel so much nostalgia. Like, you will feel like you're at home with this shop. Like, honestly, her interpretation of the shop is so perfect. It honestly looks like an Aldi shop in my town, like exactly like the layout of the building and the black item on top. I can't recall the name. Oh my god, I actually suck. I'm so sorry. I always struggle to remember all the items' names. Like, no matter if we are talking about English names or German names, I always forget them. It's such a struggle. But anyways, this is so beautifully done. Also with the fruit and vegetable items being displayed. Also this little bell coin just laying there. It's actually perfect to have a little bell coin right here, because we actually have the shopping carts right next to it, which is such a brilliant idea. Like, making sure that we as visitors don't have to bring our own bells, but there's even a little bell coin on the ground, so we don't have to worry. We can absolutely and without any fear go shopping with one of those shopping carts. Like, thank you so much for thinking of us while uploading the stream address. No, but honestly, there are so many fantastic ideas. And this is the Barnes & Noble shop. Like, we've previously seen the truck with the Barnes & Noble shop design, and now we are finally standing in front of it. And this is also going to be a massive inspiration for my upcoming island, which will have a similar build but using an own design, which is called Celeste & Noble, which is basically like an Animal Crossing version of this bookshop which exists in real life. So, but I would already like to shout out this creator for providing such an perfect inspiration. Like, thank you so much once again. You did such an amazing job with this island. So yeah, once again, so many beautiful details and items and matching colors. It's honestly so beautifully done. Wow. Also the parking lot and all the different designs, so brilliant. And this is like the perfect example of what I meant when I said that she brings such a new vibe to all of those fake shop builds. Like, there's so much variation when it comes to items, and I like the way she used those facades in combination with a custom design, which is something you don't see very often, which is quite surprising because we got those incredible house facade items in the 2.0 items. So I absolutely appreciate that she's actually using those and in such a beautiful way. Like, do I really need to comment? Actually, like, this island really speaks for itself, actually. Like, I could mute this entire video and my perhaps annoying voice sometimes. But honestly, the island is speaking volumes. Like, also look at this angle. Wow, I am so in love with this island. Like, and the little fountain, it truly feels like a home. Like, I don't want to leave. I actually just want to put this gigantic island and put it into my teeny tiny bag and just steal it and unfold it or unpack it on my own island. No, but honestly, I'm not a thief, but it's so beautiful to see this island, and it will be such a hard time leaving later on, so. But there's still so much to see, so we won't have to leave right away, thank God. And wow, honestly, wow. Like, also I think this is like my all-time favorite build on this island, to be honest, because look at the way she decorated this balcony. Like, if you pay attention, you will see all the plants being displayed on top of it, and also using the fence items once again to create this feeling that there's a balcony, and also with the skyscraper designs in the distance. Like, there's so much dimension to this build, and also the black and white, like it just perfectly flows, and all the plants, like the plants and its green colors, it has this perfect flow, and it just looks like a realistic functional build, which is so fascinating. Like, I am honestly taking so many notes right now and trying to get so much inspiration. And also the little fountain that she added, of course in black. So let's just have a look at this build from different angles. Like, it's so beautiful. Also, she chose the perfect time setting because the sun is setting perfectly right now. There's such a warm vibe to this scenario right now, which is honestly so phenomenal, like so stunning, like wow. And once again, a very beautiful way of decorating the beach area, like with the sailing boats. And oh my god, I can absolutely tell that I forgot to show you this area actually. Like, in general, I absolutely forgot to mention the name of this area in particular. Oh, wait a second. So yeah, it's called Joe's Crab Shack, which is also one of my favorite designs. So yeah, and I absolutely forgot to show you this beautiful area which is linked to it. Like, it actually belongs to this build. But this is exactly what this island does to me. Like, I get so distracted by all those beautiful ideas and decorations. And wow, I am getting so much inspiration. I keep repeating myself, but look at this beauty. Like, also once again, perfect time setting. Like, the ocean looks absolutely beautiful. Like, it enhances this beautiful build. And the usage of the red colors and the red parasols and the red dining items, like, it's so beautiful, like those diner items. Wow, so breathtaking. And I almost forgot to show you this beautiful build. Like, I'm so glad I just noticed that I almost left it out, although it's one of the most incredible inspirations on this island. Like, wow. So yeah, let's just have a look at this beach area as well. And I just like how simplified it is, but it still is so perfectly decorated. Hello, Hazel! I forgot your name, buddy. What's your name? I mean, if I talk to him, I will see the German name. I think it was Bearwald, right? I think that's his name. Yeah, Bearwald. So yeah, and also let's just have a look at this inspiration, because this is the Cap'n dog, and honestly, it's so perfectly decorated. You can still move around, and she still incorporated the Citycore or Towncore vibe. Yeah, almost Towncore in this case. And also with the custom designs on the crown, like on the wood. Wow, I'm so amazed. Like, I definitely need to do something similar on any of my islands. Like, wow, thank you so much for this incredible inspiration. So grateful, honestly. So yeah, and once again, such a beautifully decorated beach, also with the benches, and also this little basketball court. Wow, so beautiful. And she puts so much thought into each single build, which I admire so much. Like, there's a vending machine, so once you're exhausted from all that playing, you can just get yourself a drink, and honestly, adding such details is so cute and just proves how much love she puts into this and any of her islands. So yeah, I really need to appreciate all the creativity. And I just gave spoilers. I actually didn't want to showcase this build yet, so let's go all the way back because I want to make sure that we don't miss out on any areas like I almost did earlier. So yeah, we are back at Sephora, which is also a shop which exists in real life, so once again, so beautifully done. And yeah, so we are reaching the travel agency right here, which is also beautifully done, like beautifully designed first of all, and also the build in general, and also the music choice. It's so perfect. Also the little Santorini design or Greece inspired design in general, like perfect for a little travel agency. It's so cute, like wow. So yeah, now let me see which direction we should follow, but yeah, now let's just go to the build that I accidentally already showed, like partly. But yeah, it's basically a Target build. So if you're living in the USA or Canada, I'm pretty sure they have Target as well, you will definitely recognize the shop. Like, this is like such a traditional shop, I would say, if you're living in any of those countries which have this particular shop. And it's, wow, it's like one of the biggest builds actually, which makes it even more realistic. And it's so beautiful. You know what I'm about to say. Such beautiful use of all the red colors and also the red Cosmo flowers. It's so brilliant. And also the red staircase. Oh my god, I actually forgot that this staircase color exists. But it makes perfect sense. And look, it's even interactive. I didn't even know this. Oh my god. And wow, look at this. It's so beautifully done. Like, honestly, are you for real? Is this island even existing, or are we just in a fever dream or something? Because this is honestly breathtaking. Also, I didn't know that you could add custom designs to the dressing room, which is so cool. Like, it's wow, wow. I'm honestly speechless at this point. Honestly, it feels so realistic, but still has this beautiful, charming Animal Crossing vibe with the little plushies. It's so cute. Like, wow, I'm honestly speechless. Like, I've already been speechless, but the feeling just got enhanced. Like, wow. I think I've reached a point where I'm actually close to fainting. As I said earlier, I will try to not do that, but honestly, I think you guys would understand if I suddenly fell to the ground and you would hear some loud noise. Like me falling to the ground and causing an earthquake or something. No, but this is honestly such a beautiful island. I'm still so happy that we finally have the dream address so we can have such a beautiful time on it. And also Nook's Cranny, beautifully decorated, matching fences and the ABD. It's so gorgeous, like wow, oh my god. Oh my god, and also look at Abel's sisters with this design. It's actually one of the new designs, like the new design patterns that were added in the 2.0 update, and oh, it perfectly matches the color scheme of Abel's sisters. I didn't even notice this for myself until now, and wow, it's such a perfect inspiration. Also this little seating area, like oh my god, this is so beautiful. And the little sail design on the ground, it's so brilliant, honestly. Oh, once again a beautiful beach area, oh my god, look at this. It's like a little tiki bar actually. Oh my god. I honestly need to let all that inspiration sink in for my tiki bars, because this is so beautiful. Also, once again, such tiny amount of space but effectively used. Wow, so beautiful, honestly. I'm really trying to catch my breath. And now we are at the entrance again. So sadly we have reached the end of this video, and honestly I'm so sad that this island tour is over, because I was actually enjoying it so much. Like, I've gotten so much inspiration from this island and all the beautiful builds and all the ideas. It's so brilliant. So first of all, thank you so much to the amazing and super sweet creator who gave me the permission to tour their island. So thank you so much if you're seeing this. You've done such a phenomenal job. I've actually already mentioned it like 1,000 times, but honestly you did in fact do such an amazing job with this island. So thank you so much for sharing your beautiful island with us. And yeah, so as I said earlier, please make sure to support her work. I will link her social media into the video's description. And also thank you so much for tuning in to today's island tour. I am so grateful you're here, and for any support and kind comment regarding my work. I put so much effort into each single video, and this is why each single uplifting comment means the world to me. So thank you so much. And also, if you would like to see your island in one of my upcoming island tours, I actually have an island submission form which you can fill in, so your island might get its own little island tour as well. So if you're interested, the link to the online form is in my video's description. So it's honestly such an honor and pleasure to tour so many beautiful islands. So yeah, and also if you're interested in my own islands, I just uploaded an island tour of my own island Mykonos recently. I will also record an island tour of my island Belnita very soon, which is a Spain-inspired tropical and Citycore island. And the most exciting news, I'm working on a third island right now, which is called Redshipped. It's a desert and Citycore island. I'm also planning on recording myself doing all the builds and using my own custom design. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I'm currently still at the very beginning, but maybe if I'm confident enough, let's say maybe next week, I might even share the first Redshipped video, so stay tuned. I would definitely start with the entrance, so if you're looking for Citycore inspiration for an entrance, that might be the perfect video for you. So yeah, if you're interested in Animal Crossing, Hoko Life and cozy Nintendo gaming content in general, any subscription would mean the world to me. Any like and any love and support means the world to me. Like, honestly, I really mean it. I also post music mashups as well as fan edits from time to time, but it's more of my second priority of this channel. But yeah, if you're interested in any of these, any support means the world to me. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you have received so much inspiration just like I did from this island, and that you're having a wonderful day, of course. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you, take care, and bye!